And now the Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Rock.
Back in Monday, you will have a steak and cheese from Boston.
So many hours of car travel, it's not going to hold up.
What are you talking about? You have the same amount of car travel.
Jim, have a bite. Let me know.
Stop acting like you just
It's
flew
finally
that in.
chopped.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Oh, man, it's so good.
Perfect.
It's perfect.
Dude, it's really good. I'm going to admit this right now. It's amazing. But the problem with Philly, this is the problem with your whole town. You got too many spots.
Yeah. All of them are great.
I've never heard of Oklahoma Gyms.
No one has. It's not a place.
What
This
is
is called
it?
Oregon Steaks on Oregon Avenue.
Why? I've never heard of it.
Why would you have heard of it?
Because I've heard of the
Geno's and Pat's. Yeah, because they're in Boys to Men videos.
I'm not. You got Geno's and Pat's, which is the famous one, which is good, but not better than Boston.
No,
then,
it is.
But then you got, who's the other one? You got the
Tony Luke's.
Tony Luke's.
Oregon Steaks.
And then you got the one at the train stop.
Ishka Bibbles. Reading Terminal's got
Reading
the great,
Terminal's got a good
what's
one.
that?
Campo's Deli.
Exactly. Campo's. Everybody's.
Chicky and Pete's, buddy. It doesn't end.
It does end. You got to have at least two, and then that's it. The best.
No.
Where's the best?
All of them.
They're not all the best.
All of them are great.
There has to be two good ones. Like, you got to go here or there.
Nope. That's how bad other places are that can't figure out the cheesesteak, is that 700 places have figured it out in Philadelphia.
I don't agree.
You just ate it. You're fighting your own insides.
I am.
Right now.
I am.
Because it was so delicious.
You know I'm honest.
You want more.
I do.
And you feel bad about this. Listen.
I do.
Boston had its run, dude.
What?
Sox won the series. You had Tom Brady for all those years. Now you have a shitty team. I don't even know if you still have a baseball team.
We have a...
No one pays attention.
What are you talking about?
And your stupid steak and cheeses suck dick.
Oh, my God. How dare you?
I'm sorry.
If I had a glove, I'd slap you across the face right now.
You want to take one of my gloves to slap me?
No, because it doesn't have the fingertips.
It's
and that's
true.
The slap
It
part.
is not rewarding.
I would miss you.
Bye, Jim.
Bye, Jim. I'm bringing you a steak and cheese on Monday.
He won't.
They will. I tell you what, we have.
God damn it. Now Jim's gone. It's fucking contract time, dude.
Let's do
You
it.
got to come bigger with those fucking
my
snacks.
Stupid
treats.
phone. How do you shut your iPhone off?
I don't know. I don't have a watch connected to my phone like a lunatic.
Well, you do.
I don't want to know my heart rate every time I move.
I'm trying to stay fit. Okay.
Adam, could I interest you in my manager? Adam is here. Would you like to try a piece of that cheesesteak?
You can't just introduce him as Adam,
Get
my
in there,
manager.
buddy.
You gotta give him a big thing. No. Adam.
Oh, was he here? Adam's here promoting me?
No. Like super manager.
Oh,
Like
super manager. Adam
super
Genovese
manager.
again.
Yeah, super manager. Manager
Yeah.
of the Stars.
Yes, from
Or-
Levity Entertainment.
How about exactly. Manager of the Stars from
Levity
Levity
Entertainment has brought you every mall club across this country. Levity Entertainment. Have you ever wanted to do 7 shows and buy sneakers and hats?
Do you like skirt steak? Do you want to get shit-faced before and after the show next door?
I'm doing Levity live production of Something's Burning this week on Wednesday.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I love that. What are you cooking?
I don't know. I know it's way too involved, whatever it is.
Make sure he washes his hands. You know he touches his balls.
Bert?
A
A lot of ball touching.
lot of ball touching,
I
belly
always
button
figure
itching.
everything he prepares, though, is a hot meal, so I assume the balls burn off within the, it's like when you put alcohol.
Right, when you boil something.
Like Jack Daniel's sauce, there's no Jack Daniel's in it anymore. It's just the sugar.
You're killing all the Burt ball juice.
Yes.
By cooking it.
Right.
So if he has sushi, you might rethink this.
Correct.
But as long as
If it's a
a
cold
sauce,
dish, I'm going to be like, bro, would you mind zapping that in the microwave for a little bit? It's sushi, buddy. Still, just to get the ball bag off of it. Oh, my God. Look at all those sandwiches.
First of all, tomato.
Christine, just so you know, I batted around the idea of getting one of them chicken cutlet sandwiches because that was awesome, too. But wouldn't have traveled.
What
well.
is the tomato thing? Hot tomatoes.
Oh, it's a caprese,
Fucking
right?
bliss.
No, it's a cheese. I'm sorry. It's cheesesteak, provolone, tomatoes, long hots, and oregano. Son of a bitch.
It's disgusting.
You're out of your mind.
Dude, putting a cold tomato into a hot sub.
It's not cold anymore.
Yeah, I know. That's why it sucks.
No, it's good.
No, it's not. It sucks.
You
100%.
never had a hot tuna?
A hot tuna,
Yeah.
not with tomato. Tomato does not get hot.
Sure it
Tomato
does.
is in a salad, or you mush it up and make a sauce.
Or it's in soups.
No, you can do the way to convert that is a roasted red pepper.
Nope.
Yes, a roasted red pepper or a pepper is the only
version
of a tomato.
Oh, there's lots of tomato on pizza.
Disgusting. It's
not
gross.
disgusting. It's very good.
It's disgusting.
You never had a grilled cheese with tomato. You just realize you have,
Okay,
and everything
now
fell
listen,
apart on you.
Listen, this is the thing with you. I'm going to always admit when I'm wrong, and you won't. Okay?
That's not true.
That is true.
No.
That's a lie
I look
right
at
there.
you, I say I'm wrong. Often I say I'm sorry.
You say
I've gotten so good at it.
You've gotten better, but
The Bobby Kelly Big J version of this show is a hyper emotional show.
it is. We are always on edge.
Dan Soder was a lot more like pinned up.
Closeted,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Closeted.
That's the other show. That's the other show. That's the morning show. That's closeted.
The morning show. It's not closeted at all.
No, Thanksgiving.
Loud and proud. Thanksgiving. My first trans Thanksgiving.
Max is fifth.
Happy Thanksgiving. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I had a fantastic Thanksgiving. Me and Christine, our dog was sick, so she couldn't come to Philly.
Sad.
And it was sad. I had to drink and party and have so much fun without her.
Yeah.
It was every night was more sad than the next, going yeah, you know what would make me have to leave here sooner and not be drinking? Christine. But I got through it. And but no, the dog had kennel cough, so she couldn't go, Christine. So I came back for Thanksgiving.
You did.
And Bobby very sweetly invited us up.
I'm so happy you guys came up. Can I be honest?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know. Thought I was going to get the hi-hat up until 2 o'clock. Oh, when
Really?
you texted me. Because I did text you. And I didn't. I got the. Here's the thing with you.
I would assume food decisions were made at that point. I wouldn't do that unless there was an emergency of some sort.
Food decisions were made. You're absolutely right. Food decisions were made. How much? Blah blah blah. Even though Dawn fucked up on the mushrooms.
What do you mean?
Because she usually makes 2 trays. She made 1 tray, and Norton, when he comes up, he eats like a billy goat. Mm-hmm. So he's just flopping them in his mouth.
Gotcha.
Just mushing them on his palate.
Yeah, him and Max seemed like they were in a race to get those in, double fisting.
Yeah, they're flopping them down, and
they put it right between them.
I actually took 5 away and hid them for you guys.
Smart.
And then at one point, they were just eating so many of them. I was like,
you gave me one fresh off the press. You go, it's steaming hot, but they're not going to be around.
Yeah, they're not going to be around. So I kind of had to hide food. She should have. I mean, look, you make enough food. I mean, I had to push her face against the glass later that night.
Did you put her face into the glass?
I did.
I had a feeling we were driving home. I was like, that was pretty perfect, but I still feel like Bobby probably put her face on the glass.
I mean, look, man, you make enough mushrooms. You know it's a hit. It's a hit every year.
Look, Bobby, she can't think she's stronger than you. Are you even listening to Corey Holcomb when he talks?
I'm always 100% listening.
You can't not let her think that she has the best of you. Sometimes the face has to go on the glass.
Well,
I said to Christine when we got in here, I go, Christine, do me a favor, heat that cheesesteak up. We were out front, getting ready to come into the building. This big glass building. So much glass for putting face on. And she had the audacity to go, oh, I thought we were just going to give it to him to take home.
What?
Face in the glass.
Good.
Never said another word. Hot cheesesteak in this room.
If you came up here with cold cheesesteaks and said, "What am I going to put it in my pocket?"
Yeah. She's,
she's not thinking it through.
Take it home with you. Hey, bring this to several more counties if you can.
You know what's good about that, though, is she'll never make that mistake again.
I don't think so.
Which is why...
Well, there's a cheek and nose print on the front revolving door of this building that says otherwise. Yeah, my friend, you're right.
I'll tell you what, though. It is adorable, Christine. It's an adorable cheek and nose print on the front.
It is.
I thought you weren't going to come, and then I put a little passive-aggressive thing in the text thread that they still haven't responded yet.
That was when I realized we hadn't responded.
You haven't responded. Now, I understand that because I'm in a queue.
Yeah. Christine freaked out about going in the queue this weekend.
You were in the queue. I was, yeah.
Well, I saw her panic. I called her. She goes, can you give me 3 minutes? She goes, but please don't put me in the queue. And I went, 3 minutes is a real nice time to get queue. And then before I finished typing, she called. She knew. She didn't want to fall back in the queue.
It does make me feel better that you're in the queue.
Oh, I get cute so much.
Oh, here's the thing. Here's the problem.
Jace, the Gabby, I mean, he loves being on the phone.
Loves it.
So it's like, it
infuriates you because you know how much he likes to talk.
You're wrong about that. I love smoking cigarettes. And smoking cigarettes is when I go on the phone. Yeah. So if we get on the phone, let's roll. I've already taken an elevator. I brought out cigarettes. I've found a place to go, probably. Mm-hmm. I've got my chai. I'm ready to chat.
Yeah, where your radio.
Yes.
Yes.
But sometimes I also come outside listening to the radio, and you might fall into queue for. Depends where I'm at with the songs. You know what I mean? If it's really hitting me, if I'm feeling emotional about music that moment, you might get cued for music.
Can I tell you why the problem with the cue is because when you make a joke in the text thread,
it requires response.
And you don't respond. Like if I made a joke, you said I have something really awesome to give you on Monday, and I went, I hope it's your delicious hot cock.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, right.
And you never responded. So now,
if
you die,
yeah,
or something happens to you, and that's the thing. I'm just sucking your dick, and I'm gay.
You said my delicious hot cock with 3 separate sauces.
Three separate
dipping sauces.
Yes.
And I will tell you, I didn't want to yay or nay that because I didn't want to give you a clue. It could be, maybe it was that.
Well, that's like when you make a gay joke or a racial joke and nobody laughs. You're
right.
just racist.
It's just racist and homophobic.
I'm just gay.
Right.
Because I was like, I hope it's your dick with sauces.
Yeah.
And then I had to live with that.
Yeah. Because I know, because you'll go through your head saying things like, oh man, did he look at that and be like, whoa, what is, no?
Yeah.
Bringing you a cheesesteak, you fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
I didn't say that at all. I smiled and I was like, oh, well, no, I'm not going to let him know if it's that or not.
Do you know that they made things for you, they're called emojis?
Oh, I've gotten big into emojis.
And you could just give me a thumbs up. And I would have been like, great, or an LOL, and I'd be like, oh, he doesn't think I want to suck his cock and put sauces on it.
Yeah, but I didn't want to send back I only know a few emojis. I didn't want to send back an angry face or the hearty face with star eyes or, and then also like a bashful, like, ooh, like covering the mouth, like, ooh.
You know how much I would have loved the bashful one? Like,
I should have sent the bashful one.
That would have been perfect.
Those are my 3.
The 3 sauces and the little bashful face.
Yeah. I'm real big on heartying or ha-haing someone's message now.
I like a ha-ha-ha. The big ha.
They give you the ha-ha right on the thing.
Little ha.
Oh, are there different levels of ha?
There's a ha-ha-ha.
Adam, you want to put the headphones on? You can hear DJ Lou's fantastic board work. Now, do you have a belly full of cheesesteak? God, how good was that cheesesteak?
It was really good.
Hell yeah.
Have you been to Boston?
I grew up in Boston.
Then you know what I'm talking about.
They have good steak and cheeses in Boston.
Steak and cheeses.
Philly mops the floor with us.
Okay, well, hang on one second. Dude, this is where I'm fucking... You've been in Hollywood too long, dude.
But I'm going to agree with you. A cooked tomato is trash.
All right, I'll take it.
Don't ever ask me to make you a grilled cheese.
Well, I don't...
You're not going to like it.
I like grilled cheese.
You want tomato in it, though.
I would take a tomato. I'd rather...
No.
You know my
in
favorite
it.
sandwiches?
What's that?
Papa bread, toasted.
What was this word?
Papa bread.
What's that?
Tom Papa's bread?
No, Papa.
Oh, Tom Papa's bread. You love Tom Papa's bread. Okay, so Tom
I want
Papa's
her face
bread.
against that glass right now.
Hang on a second.
Push it against the
Christine,
glass.
get over here.
Get over there.
Get over here.
Push
Christine.
it against. How dare you?
Christine,
get over. Christine, how dare
face
you?
on the
Get against the glass.
I'm sorry.
How dare you? Right against the glass. You know what Papa bread is. Don't ever insult me. No, push it against it harder, Jay. It's Papa. My Papa made the bread.
Oh, wait. I'm taking her face off the glass for that.
Okay.
Hang on. Hang on one second. Papa bread isn't a type of bread that I've just never heard of.
You've heard it.
It's the bread your Papa made.
I gave a emotional
dissertation.
Okay.
I remember.
Yeah. I affected you.
It did, but I still thought Papa bread for some reason was. So it's just bread.
It's not just bread. It's Papa's bread.
But what's he put in it different that makes it Papa's bread versus bread? Love?
Love.
Okay.
And Papa.
Is it sourdough?
No, it's not sourdough.
It is when Papa's done with
Garbage.
it. Yeah.
Stupid Californian trend. Every fucking actress. I have my sourdough. Fuck that. Sourdough sucks.
You can't wait to make your own product.
Let me tell you something right now.
Cannot wait to make your own product. Bobby Juice?
Bobby Juice.
Yeah.
I'll take Bobby Juice.
Whatever Bobby Juice is.
Buddy, we already have a whole truck we're working on.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, that's right. What am I talking about?
I forget that I'm dealing with a pothead that forgets everything that happened.
Do we have amazing ideas?
We have great ideas. The flanker is coming out soon. Dude, Papa bread, toasted, tomato, mayonnaise. I'm in. Salt and pepper. Love it. Cold tomato. Mm-hmm. Hot tomato is disgusting.
Well, I wouldn't just make a hot tomato sandwich. That's asinine.
But putting a hot tomato in anything that it gets mushy, it slides out. I don't know. You know, I'm going to take it back. I don't like it in a cheese sandwich.
You don't like it?
I don't love it. If you gave me an option of a tomato in a cheese sandwich, a grilled cheese, and a no tomato, I'd take the no tomato. I'll take a tomato soup with the grilled cheese. I'll take a tomato soup, hot.
Hot tomato?
Gazpacho, I'll throw it in your face and then kick your mother in the stomach.
None of what you're saying adds up.
What?
Your temperature things for tomato is different from dish to dish.
It's got to be hot. It's got to be hot. A tomato in a sandwich is cold. A tomato soup is hot.
Not on a hot sandwich, it's not.
You can't have a hot tomato. It gets mushy and yucky. You lose the texture of the tomato.
How good is the tomato on a chicken cutlet sandwich?
Oh, it's gross.
So
huge.
There's a white pizza with tomato roasted on top of it. Is one of my favorite pizzas.
It's disgusting.
It's not disgusting.
A tomato heated in an oven is gross. It shrivels up, loses all its texture.
DJ Lou's staring at you like you're preaching the word, dude.
I'm serious.
I heard it. But,
I mean,
but DJ Lou's still like,
look around the room.
DJ Lou's fucking 50 years old and doesn't eat his vegetables. He still wants to be yelled at to eat his vegetables.
It's kind of
Twin brothers got to come in and be like, if you don't eat your Brussels sprouts, we're not getting Baskin Robbins.
I like a hot tomato though.
Huh?
I like a hot tomato.
Thank you.
Listen, you don't like a hot tomato in a grilled cheese.
I sure do.
It's exactly where he likes
This
a
is
hot
a guy
tomato.
who eats fucking
Wow,
gas
you gonna
station
turn on everybody?
casserole. Gas station casserole. I know.
I understand that Lou has the palate of a fucking vagrant, but the man understands a hot tomato on a grilled cheese is fantastic. Can I take us back a little bit to Thanksgiving? Because there were so many funny things there.
There's a lot of funny things. I'm glad, even when you were coming up, you called to tell me, you texted me, you called to tell me there's traffic.
Yes, there was traffic.
And I was not, I felt like, and you can be honest with me, I felt like you were saying, hey, dude, if I at that moment, when you were like, yo, dude, there's a lot of traffic, if I had said, buddy, don't worry about it, head home, would you have head home? If I gave you the okay, were you looking for the okay?
No, I would have been like, geez. I was like, no, I'm just letting you know that like the traffic's like way worse than it was.
Okay, I that's why I rushed you off the phone, and I was like, no, it lightens up.
No, I just called you to let you know. I'm like, Dan, it was like a fucking parking lot, like just getting out of the city on the thing.
It's the GW Bridge sucks.
Yep.
Once you get past it,
once the people were all there and stuff
5
like that,
minutes.
Yeah. What? Bobby, it's not 5 minutes. Bobby, where you live, when I got off the exit, my ears popped. Bobby lives on top of a mountain.
I do.
At the tip top of it.
I do not. You guys, here's the problem with you guys. You haven't been out of the city. You don't understand.
By the way, Max, Casa de Max is far more dangerous than I thought. There's so many more things in there that I knew. He's got a 3D printer.
I forgot you saw the basement.
He's got a 3D printer, Jacob. He could make bombs and guns.
That's not true.
And dildos.
On my life, there is a 3D printer in that basement.
Oh, my God.
All right, listen.
Bobby.
For people who don't know, who are just tuning in for the first time, we had bought a new house.
For Max, and you got a couple rooms for you and Dawn.
No, we bought a house. It's a split level. So we decided instead of having Max upstairs, we will make upstairs the adult section, and we'll make it almost like a spa-like atmosphere for adults. And downstairs,
lovely house,
will be Max's room and his little spot, a living room with the Xbox and the drums.
Most room in the house.
Mm-hmm. No.
Square footage, most room in the house. Dedicated to Max.
Yeah, you're right. But
listen, the drums are Bobby's too, though.
The drums are mine,
but you don't use them as solely for Max.
No, that's not true. I used them yesterday. Yes, downstairs is playroom, because at our old house, you remember our old house was a ranch. It was just a one-level ranch. So he had his friends over. They were in the living room. They were all over the fucking house. And I had to go hide in my bedroom to hang out if I wanted peace and quiet. Now, when they come over, they're all downstairs. Everything is
doing
downstairs.
Christ knows what.
Listen. So upstairs,
smoking pot. They're comparing birds.
Not comparing birds. I told them not to do that anymore.
Was this a problem? Was comparing birds a recurring problem? Hey, stop comparing birds with everybody.
Last thing you want to hear from downstairs, I don't want to see it again, Max.
That's plenty.
This is the shower.
It doesn't taste the same.
Yeah, he had a girl over this weekend, and you were in my fucking head.
Why?
I'm like, doors are opened, no doors shut. And she was supposed to sleep over, too. She's a friend. What? Sleep over. What? What do you mean, what? You don't have kids. First of all, I don't
have kids.
You. Them. I don't want what from
what
I don't
garbage
have kids.
trash mother's parents are letting her stay over at the son's house.
No,
I wish they'd been like, hey, Isabel wants to stay over a boy's house. I'm like, are she moving in with them?
She stayed over before.
Right.
Yeah, they don't do anything.
Oh my God.
You're up all night watching them.
Yeah, you can't get pregnant when you're getting fucked with 3D printed guns.
Well, she didn't wind up staying over, but I laid down the law. Look, man, no doors closed. You sleep in your room. She sleeps on the couch.
Condoms.
No condoms.
That's insane.
Well, it's not insane.
I've never heard of it.
You're right. No
girl
condoms,
sleeping
dude.
over
It's
at a
still-
boy's house. That's never happened.
Yeah. No, it's constant.
Were you about to say no condoms because his jizz doesn't work yet?
Yeah, just blowing out ghost loads.
Ghost loads.
When I was like 13, I spent the night at my friend JR's house all the time. But he was like, even though he wasn't out for another year, he was clearly
out.
gay.
Like we know your
clearly
guy
gay.
friends were gay, Christine. We 100% know whatever guy you're talking about as a kid was a warlock and a queer.
Yeah.
That is
a queer warlock. Goddamn
We know.
queer
Now that you
warlocks.
mention it,
They all had wands and capes.
I fucked a Doug.
Yeah, she did fuck a Doug. Well, first of all, I will say it was great. Norton was hilarious and so fun to hang out with, and Nikki was great. Christine and Nikki hitting it off.
Of course.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't she?
Yeah, well, it's the only two women in the house who know what it's like to have a ball bag. But no, they were. It turns out as Christine gets older, her fashion and most of her interests line up pretty good with a trans person.
100%.
Yeah.
We both like Christmas decorations. We're talking about the Christmas section.
Yeah,
of
they
Bergdorf's.
both love animal print clothing. They
yeah.
both like
Yeah, big shoes.
big old shoes. the big
I love you.
big high heels.
I love you say that.
I won't. But could we talk about when we were leaving? That was the best. That was maybe my favorite thing of the weekend because again, I don't have the experience of preteen boy at all.
Well, can I tell you something about you two, which I love? Mm-hmm. You're just good guests. You show up. You brought a little thing. You kind of dressed up a little bit. You guys looked fantastic, and you were cracking me up the whole time. You were joking and having fun. You're good with Max. You're good with Dawn. You're like a perfect guest over the house. You and Christine.
Trying to take up a lot of space.
No, you just
stay out of the way.
You're so good, man. You're you and Christine and Norton. I love Norton and Nikki too. They've been over a lot, but you guys were great. Fantastic. I got to compliment you on that. Good house guest. Because some people come over and they're a little annoying. They want to do too much.
We have to understand, Lewis sets the bar. Do you know what I mean? For everybody else. You're like, well, he didn't break anything. He didn't flood my house.
Yeah, I was not on the phone the whole time making deals.
He's not making deals. He's not angry and then happy and then screaming at somebody and wondering why you're uncomfortable now because he just screamed at somebody.
Yeah, he's not asking me for. Can I keep that? Can I have that?
Yes.
Can I take? You gonna use those
all
weights?
of those things.
Yeah, he's not trying to walk out
those
with
things.
some of your shit. Yeah, can I get a Rolex? No, get out of here.
You said earlier you were actually worried about Jim Norton. This is a pattern.
Was that pillow talk?
Worried about Jim Norton. I'm sorry. Did I? About Jim Norton? Oh, I was worried about him being Chip the whole time. That's annoying.
Sleeping.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, this is happening with Jim, and I don't know what the fuck it is. And I think looking back, maybe it's a thing. He eats, and then he finds an area like a dog, and goes to sleep.
Right.
And doesn't just go to sleep. He curls up. And he's out.
Sure.
Goodbye. Doesn't say anything to anybody.
Yeah.
Just disappears. And he's fucking out.
Yeah.
Like I usually do a Thanksgiving photo. We had to take it around his sleeping corpse.
Yeah.
And didn't even wake up at all.
No.
Which is crazy to me. I mean, it makes me feel good that he's comfortable enough just to fall asleep at my house.
Do you think Nikki gave him hand release or something before we
I don't
notice?
think she gave him hand release. I think he's tucking out from the probably, roadhead on the way up.
He has to blow her the whole time up.
While driving.
Jim, I will drive the car and you can suck my wiener. I don't think that's a good impression, but
I
don't do good trans impressions. Yeah.
That's Finland, I think.
I still have a weenus.
That's very coming to what is that? Trading Places, but I like it. There he is, right there. We have a photo. I think we put it up
Max
already.
is dressed like fucking from Scrooged. What was the David Johansen?
Tiny Tim.
Get it hot, hot, hot. Cabbie hat.
Oh, he looks like he's from Boston. He looks like he's from
He does look
Boston
like
in
he's
the
from
80s.
Boston. That is a real Boston
That
look.
is a
for
Boston
sure.
look. Like he's gonna finger pop Christine outside while she's not looking.
He looks like Brian Johnson.
Jacob, it's no big deal. I just want a black button-down shirt. Whatever.
I mean,
Nice,
let me
nice
tell you
day.
something about you. You look great. You showed up, fancied it up, and I appreciate that. And I don't want to let that. I noticed
You came classy.
You came in no mittens.
No mittens.
No, because you don't want to get gravy on the mittens.
No. Nice watch.
Nice. You had your Movado, the black one, the blacked out, which I love,
Mm-hmm.
and you had the button-down shirt. You look very fancy. Aside of Jay, I don't get to see that often.
It's true.
And it shows me that, you know what? I respect my friend. I respect his house. I'm going to show up and give him fancy Jay.
Also, who knows if I would have run into Ryan Reynolds up there?
You don't. If we do, you don't talk to him.
I won't.
You
No,
don't,
he's yours.
You don't look at him.
He's yours.
Seriously,
He's yours.
he's mine.
Just for the record, though, I share all of my celebrity friends with you. Gary Clark, Marcus King. I've shared all of these people with you, and you don't want to share Ryan Reynolds with me. It's fine.
I'll share him with you.
Well, you have to get in first.
Let me get in first.
Gotcha.
And then I'll share him with you.
Okay.
But not fully share.
But you did say, and I don't know if you were just feeling good, riding high on emotion of all your friends being around you, but you did tell me for sure we would have at least small parts in the next Deadpool film.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's
All
a
right.
fact. Yeah, I'm working on
Okay.
it.
I thought maybe you were just dizzy from the day, but I'm going to take your word for that.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Could we please, God, tell the story of Max when we were leaving?
Well, I want to ask a question before we get to that.
Yeah.
Because that was funny.
So funny.
I still remember your face. But when you left, because you're a couple, you're trying to get a house. You're getting a house, right?
Sure.
When you left, what were the pros and the cons? Because you know you had them. You know you had
pros and cons where I left?
the conversation when you left. Now, because I've done it. When you leave, I like that. Oh, that was. I wouldn't know about that. What were the pros and the cons? Because we just finished the house.
I think just in that regard, it was all pros. I mean, if there was cons, it was just like, I don't know if we would need to do that or what the effort of doing that would be. But like, because everything that we liked, it was like, but I was like, I wonder what the oomph of getting like heated floors in a bathroom was very nice. Nice touch.
Nice.
But it's one of those things where you're like, do we need that? If we're not changing the thing?
Can I say
So
something?
there's no cons. It was more just like,
Right.
I thought your fridge was awesome.
Fridge is great.
The cons are things that like you guys didn't want. Like for me, it would be no pool, but having
can't
a
get a
deck
pool.
was nice.
We can't have a pool because there's a cemetery behind our house.
I know there's a cemetery,
And I don't want Indians taking my son into a TV.
And then just the
I would love a pool. I
You
just
can
don't
get
want to
'em
deal with the poltergeist that comes with the pool.
Bobby, you can get him back with the right small, weird-voiced lady.
Buddy.
Christine is definitely someone who can probably figure out how to pull him back from the other side.
Yeah, or that warlock.
Stay away from the light. Maximus, don't go towards the light.
well, when
This house is clean.
when we left, we were like, well, I get why I put Max downstairs. I was like, they just wanted the upstairs for their own private.
How great.
I mean, the closet room that was supposed to be Max's bedroom is like a dream come true.
Do you understand? Now, here's the thing: when we
It
did,
is a closet room.
It's a whole bedroom that's a closet.
That's how much they don't want Max upstairs.
well, you have to understand. We went from Hell's Kitchen apartment with a little closet, but not nothing. Then we bought the house. We sold that apartment, bought the house, and we didn't have closet space again. Nor did we have upstairs attic or basement. Right?
But you do have barn doors slightly sheltering you from people watching you shit.
No, I fixed it.
Yes.
I fixed it. I came in and I went, this has to be closed off. You need to put something here. That lock needs to be on the inside. Flip that door around. I don't want to hear or see anything. And I had them put insulation on the outside. So when you shut that barn door, you can't hear anything or see inside at all.
Good.
So I had them fix everything.
Good move.
From our talk.
But I had no cons in your house at all.
But yes, the upstairs it was 3 bedrooms. So we had the big master bedroom, we had the bedroom next to us, the other bigger bedroom, and then the office bedroom. So Max was going to be next to us, but then I'm like, I don't want him next to me. I'll never see my wife.
Yeah.
She'll be in there. She'll fall.
Plus, you have to be paying attention every time he's making some new weapon of destruction in the 3D printer.
I don't want to hear him finger popping some
girl you let sleep over on a Tuesday. Hey, Dad, can my girlfriend sleep over? What?
To be fair, you and all your siblings had girlfriends or boyfriends move into the home.
Of age. Of age.
Everybody was of age?
No. Wait.
I'm like, I don't think you were of age.
No, I was for sure. No, me and my girlfriend were both of age that time.
So you moved into your house with your girl?
Well, my girl moved into my house, yeah, with my mom and stuff.
So you live with your mom with your girl?
And every one of my siblings has done the same exact thing. It is, but do not think, Bobby.
All right, hang on.
I'm not coming I'm not coming here with like the.
All right, Harris.
What's weird about that? It's trashy as all hell.
Right.
This has happened. I didn't realize it when I was living it. When I moved out of it, I was extraordinarily critical of it. I would say when I go back, I'm like, yo, you're like taking care of 6 people when only 3 are your responsibility, and 2 of them are not your responsibility anymore.
Yeah.
like age wise.
And they're banging.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Was there kids born within the house?
Ugh.
I'm not sure. I mean,
Amelia maybe.
Raylyn.
Yeah.
For sure, but I
My
actually
first
am not
niece.
sure where they were living.
So if there's proof of fucking?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
they all have kids now. But to be fair, his sisters and their husbands saved enough money by doing that to then buy a house.
They did buy a
pretty
house.
young.
All right.
The 4 of them.
Well, maybe
bought a
Max
house
will
together.
buy a house in a couple of years.
After his girlfriend lives with you guys.
maybe get an extension.
My mom, the only evidence she had when I was there at my girlfriend was one time we tried the dirtiest of dirties.
You did.
In her butthole.
Oh, I thought she did it in your butthole.
No, that's not the dirtiest of dirties. That's the loveliest of lovelies.
Sorry, that's true. I forgot.
I gave her.
If you don't name your asshole that.
The dirtiest of dirties?
Will you kiss the loveliest of lovelies?
The loveliest of lovelies?
Loveliest of lovelies.
My asshole is the loveliest of lovelies. Jacob, I only took a shower like an hour and a half ago. You want to eat you want to try a blow pop out of my butthole?
I would.
You'd be
An hour
fine.
and a half.
If he does
You'd
it,
be fine.
if
I
he does it,
believe
I'll
you.
do it. If you do it out of mine, it's gonna taste like pennies.
Guys, let's load a bunch of them up there. Just have like a bunch of popsicle sticks just sticking out of my ass crossed over, and you got to grab one. And every time you get to watch the hole, like spit it out.
How about we do this? You stick
like a trust
one
fall.
one popsicle stick up your asshole, and then you put 5 others on a plate, and we have to guess which one.
Ooh.
By smell, touch, and taste.
I'll tell you what, you're going to be able to tell which one's which because you're going to be like, dude, that smells like lotion and preventative hemorrhoidal creams and all kinds of delightful things. For sure.
Ozempic.
Ozempic. I don't think that falls out of my ass.
It does.
Bobby, that was great. You know what, buddy? Piven.
I got the first pivot.
Look how good I'm getting at throwing these things. You didn't want it? Is that a protest?
No, I do. No, protest. No.
Okay.
The first Piven of the Christmas season.
First Piven of the Christmas season. That's true.
That's the Advent calendar Piven, day 1.
Christine, you know what? I am feeling gracious and I'm feeling generous. And it's the holiday season. Christine, you are now dead even.
Oh, God.
You stand at 0 Pivens. You were out of Piven debt, Christine.
I mean,
You're the best, man. You are the king.
I thought you'd get a little more out of her for that. I mean,
I didn't want to over celebrate myself and make it ugly and have to lose a Piven again.
It gets ugly. I'll tell you what, if you start rubbing it in people's faces, I don't like that kind of teamwork.
I like that.
And you'd lose a Piven.
What a good
again.
audible.
So it was smart.
Good switch on
Christine,
the fly.
I'm happy for you.
Thanks, Jacob. I'm happy for me too. As we all know, the negative Pivens carry over.
Yeah.
It does
Yeah.
carry over the weekend and goes on forever, and now you're out.
Now I'm at 0.
Yeah,
That's right.
You are no longer in Piven purgatory, Christine. You have risen up like the phoenix.
So my house, back to my house, the reason why you understand now that we were like, we've never had a closet. I was like, let's just make a doorway here, make this room a walk-in closet.
Yeah.
So we had the walk-in closet people come. There's a company, and they charge like $6,000. We had them come, draw up the plan, and we were like, yeah, we're out. And then we took the plan, and Don just went and bought the stuff.
Ooh, unscrupulous.
Saved thousands.
Oh, man, what a rip.
Then we had our contractor build the closet, right? And now we have a walk-in closet that is
It's a room.
There's no.
You
there's
could
no.
put a bench in the middle of
I'm
it.
putting a chair in there. I'm going to make a little reading room. I'm going to start reading
What?
at 54.
No, you're not.
I am.
You're not.
I do. I have a book.
It's just going to be called the chair eventually.
It is not. It's going to be called the reading chair. It's
not, though.
And I'm going to start. I'm going to learn Spanish and reading.
You're going to
You're going to learn how to read?
You're going to doom scroll in that chair.
So funny when I told Dawn, I go, Dawn, I want to put a chair in here with a lamp. I want, come in here and read. She goes, who? I went, me. She goes, okay. All right.
That's how we all feel.
You don't know that, dude. I'm starting to read more.
No. That's how I think Christine feels when I go, yo, we got to get some gym equipment in the garage. She's like, yeah, that'll start you working.
But that's why we did that upstairs.
By the way, he's got a cologne wall.
How good is that, dude?
It's nice.
Isn't that nice?
Whole thing was nice.
I mean, how good was it?
Inarguable house.
Best part of the house.
To me?
To you.
Kitchen is great. Kitchen's really nice.
Kitchen's nice. The microwave that goes inside the island.
Big fan of that. Big fan of the microwave that comes out of the bottom.
Push a
the
button.
basement, right?
You push a button.
The basement?
No,
No,
upstairs.
Oh, upstairs.
Kitchen is upstairs.
So we're excluding the basement.
No.
we have
They're building. Bobby's building a dumbwaiter though, so they can just send food down the hatch.
I'm going to send Dawn down.
This is a dumbwaiter.
Yeah, thanks.
I have a dumbwaiter in my house too. Christine, you dumbwaiter.
Ricocheted onto you.
All bitches get it today.
Yeah, bitches Monday.
Bitches get it on Monday.
Yeah. So you say the kitchen, not the bathroom.
Bathrooms. Now you know what? It is the bathroom. I'll tell you why. Personal reasons. The bathroom. That the speaker / light you have above. Mm-hmm. The speaker's very cool, but speaker in a bathroom, I could see it was that goddamn light.
Yeah.
The multiple color light
That you can dim.
that would make me not have to
be naked in darkness.
Well, in pitch black with a cell phone light, it would change now to like a light blue hue.
Guess what you're getting when you get your house?
Severe debt.
Yep.
Okay.
Guess what else you're getting?
New anxieties.
Yep, absolutely. Guess what else you're getting?
I don't know. Christine going stir crazy in a house by herself.
Yes, you're gonna actually have that.
Christine getting Shining's disease, whatever. Fucking. Christine, I just saw the computer paper says all work and no play makes Christine a dull girl. Is that? Should we talk to somebody about this, or is this something you want to handle with me?
I'm gonna get you one of those lights for your bathroom. All you gotta do is have your contractor, which you have to get.
I have that? A contractor?
You're gonna get one. You have to get one because there's gonna be a couple things you're gonna want to change. Get the guy, it's 2 seconds. He puts it in, hooks it up. It's just a fan for the bathroom, but it's got the Bluetooth speaker and that light that changes whatever color you want.
That light.
But how was the shower? I mean, come on, the shower.
It's beautiful.
I mean, we could all shower together.
We should have.
This whole show could we should do a bonfire from the shower.
You guys would have been judging though when I was looking at Norton's wife's huge cock.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have even been shy about it. I would just stare the whole
You would have
time.
been judging me as I was on my knees in front of her, telling Dawn, "Don't look, Dawn."
I would have been not judging Norton while he was nodding at you. Yeah, Bobby, suck it. Please, can we talk about leaving?
Okay, here we go.
This made me laugh. So I told this so much this weekend. It's such a funny. I saw Tim Butterly. Tim Butterly was with me this weekend, and we were talking because he has a teenage son.
Yeah,
older than Max even, and he has jokes even about that. Like, I think what does he say? He goes, living with this like 15-year-old boy is like living with it's like a roommate who you constantly are in fear of catching jerking off. But Max, so me and Christine were it was about 8 o'clock or so. Me and Christine were just about had to get ready to leave. So, but before we even said, I think we said like internally to like Bobby's that we're going to take off pretty soon. And then Max just makes a full room announcement. He goes, or to me and Christine, he comes up, he goes, "Hey guys," he goes, "I don't know if you'll be here in a little bit." He goes, "I'm going to go to sleep. It's 8 o'clock. He goes, "I'm going to probably go to sleep." He goes, "Who knows though? I may be up in like 20 minutes or something. Like I might even be back up. We'll see. Like we'll see if it happens." So, we said goodbye to him and then just look over at Bobby and I was like, "Yeah, boy." And Bobby goes, he goes, "All right, Max." He goes, "Have fun, kid." Which is so benign. You know what I mean? He goes, "All right, Max, have fun, kid." And Max starts doing the over-explain, like he doesn't want to think the jig is up on this. So he turns around, he's going down the stairs. It was almost over. He was almost going to go downstairs and do Christ knows what to his who knows what. But as he's going downstairs, he's like, "Have fun, kid." And he starts doing like what do you mean? How can I have fun? Like, I'm just going to be sleeping. Like, sleeping's not fun. And who knows? I might even be back in 20 minutes. And I'm just smiling at Bobby and nodding. I'm like, yeah, he is. And Bobby's laughing. He's like, why is everybody laughing? Like, what's so fun about sleeping? I don't understand. And then Dawn just finally goes, Max, leave it alone. And then Bobby's like, leave it alone. Max is like, I just don't understand why you guys would think I'm not doing what you think I'm doing. Like, I get tired. So it's like, maybe I'll be back in 20 minutes. So Max goes to his room.
But Jay, do you understand? Jay, when he made the announcement, Jay's walking up the stairs and he just walks by me and he just looks at me and his eyebrows just go. Because
there he goes.
There he goes.
There he goes.
So perfect.
He goes, it was calling, dude. He was getting bored.
Yeah.
I think he's 11 years old. I think Max left to whack it during dinner. I think he left to whack it slightly after dinner and then after the meal. If I had to count the times that Max just vanished somehow. And they're like, where? Bobby, he was gone at dinner. He left his food on his plate, and Bobby goes down somewhere. He goes, he's wrapped up in a blanket sitting in front of the fireplace or something like that. Where was he wrapped up?
We have the TV in the bedroom, and we put a fireplace on, so it just looks like a little cheesy.
Yeah.
And he went in there and just was in there wrapped in the blanket in front of the
After
fireplace.
effect.
I don't know, dude.
He had just molested himself.
Nah.
He's not over it yet.
I mean, he's been taking a lot of showers.
Damn right he is. And they're going to get longer and longer. I'll tell you what, or shorter and shorter the more he gets better at it.
And we have a thing on the shower upstairs on the wand, because we have the 4 shower heads, and the wand has it's called a mist spray, where it just mists out warm water, and that's always on.
Always?
Anytime
when he gets out.
When he gets out, that's the one he's using.
You think he's misting his butthole? You think he's getting that advanced?
I think he's missing something, dude.
You think he's super advanced and is misting his own asshole now?
He's been taking a lot of showers.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so clean.
Yeah.
I bet his bird is smooth as silk. But this is the best part. So this caught Bobby. It made Bobby laugh. Poor Max, because it's all happening around Max, and he's not going to stop. He wants to do what he wants to do, and we all understand that as dudes. But, she was trying to keep it cool. And then when he heard me, Christine, and Norton, and everybody walking out the door, magically after his 15 minutes, he emerges again. He goes, hey, you guys leaving? And I was like, Knuckles. Because he came out like this. He's like, hey, you guys leaving? I was like, Knuckle Pound.
I mean,
and Bobby just started laughing, and Max was so funny because Max knows exactly what's going on. He's not a dumb kid by any stretch, so he's wildly aware of what's going on and the jokes that are kind of like flying around the room, and still trying to keep his cool. So it's like a Knuckle Pound. He's like, "Why is that funny, Dad? I don't understand. Why are you laughing at Knuckle Pound?" And I can be able to. He's like, "Why is that funny?" And I'm almost looking at Max like, "I don't know why you think it's funny. I'm just giving you a Knuckle Pound, dude."
Yeah, he's touching his to make.
Yeah, if not, dude, that handshake would have fucking stayed connected until I got to my car. He goes, Max, I'll see you later. This is like a string break. Bobby, you had to go out there and karate chop that fucking load string in half.
We actually have scissors by the door, just in case that does
he's
happen.
dragging.
Yeah, in case he's dragging. Let me get that for you, Jay.
Yeah, what's the drag on that thing? Oh, hey, Jay, let me cut this off for you real quick. Oh, you had a load attached to your hand. Let me get that. There you go.
That. This is the load scissors. Throw the rest on the tree out there.
Just rub the rest of the tree. It's good for it, I think. Oh, poor Maximus.
Yeah,
poor Maximus.
It was a good Thanksgiving, though. And it was a
great Thanksgiving.
Here's the thing, too, is I love when people come over the house, but they leave at the right time. That's always a great. Like, you guys were like, all right, we got to go. But then Norton and Nikki were like, we're going to go, too. Mm-hmm. And it was like the perfect, you know what I mean? Like when people stay too long.
You still had a couple hours if you guys wanted to just like family watch a movie or something. Or you and Dawn while Max goes down for round 4.
He did disappear again?
Yeah, of course.
He went down and he said he worked out and then took a shower.
Dude, he gave me now that I'm realizing, he gave me so many points of detail of his day that I have to assume all of them were jerking off. He's like, I did a pretty tough, like, full hour workout today. And I was like, oh, jerking off. And then he's like, then I did about a half hour in the sauna, like, smacked it in there.
He better not be jerking off in my sauna.
He's slapping in your sauna for sure.
He better not be jerking off in my sauna.
The sweet natural lube of sweat.
I'm going to have to go down there and catch him. That's my worst fear.
Your son covered in red light, whacking off in a tube.
The sauna's in the back.
I made in the garage. In the garage,
oh, okay.
I put the sauna in the little gym area because the garage is like heated because the heating system is in the garage, so it's really nice and hot, warm. It's warm all the time in there. So I'm putting a gym inside there. I put a little bit of a gym, but it's going to be it's the whole end of the basement's going to be the sauna and a big gym in there to work out. So I worked out today for the first time.
But the bottom half of the house is one man's jerk dream.
I mean, he's got a brand new bathroom.
Oh, my God. Can you imagine watching pornography on a 90-inch screen television right in front of you?
God.
You're going to have to get Monster Cleaner for that screen, dude. You're not going to want to wipe that down with Windex.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
I don't know. By the way, I said I completely, I think it's hilarious, but I also sympathize would be the word, because I can't empathize with it. I didn't have Isabella, and me and her mom split when she was 12.
Right at the
so it's before even having to worry.
Stage.
It was definitely before having to worry about like noticing any of that or seeing like
being
that
late at night hearing.
Exactly. Yeah. Then to find out it was me. I left my vibrator on
in your ass.
In my own ass.
Yeah, it is a weird thing because I don't remember. I didn't have anybody in my life ever talk to me about sex, talk to me about penis, masturbation, any of that shit. So I don't have a guideline to go on. And my father, who I would probably call my stepdad Larry, is dead. He died a few years ago. So he was the guy that I was going to go to ask him questions about stupid stuff like this. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, my real dad.
He just showed you?
I never saw him. And
you're going to grab it like this or else you're a weirdo.
I still don't talk to him. So it's like, I can't, it's not like I can go to Colin. I have I can't go to, none of my friends have boys.
I would love for one of your friends to burn you, like when you have an emotional talk with them and they're just waiting to tell other people about it.
Exactly.
I can't. How do I tell Max about masturbation?
Lewis has a kid, but
it's
Lewis
the same age though, and you guys are both like first. So you guys are actually going through the same thing.
Yeah, but Lewis will bring it up on a fucking podcast. Dude, Bobby called me about Max jerking off, and I don't trust him to have that conversation
with Max.
No, about Max.
Oh.
He'll fucking use it for fodder on a show if he panics and doesn't have something funny to say. He'll be like, you know what I mean? If we're on the regs and we have a dip.
Joe Lewis's son is smacking it too.
To what?
Sure. Huh?
To what?
Well, he's got the memories of 1,000 dum-dums who Lewis has brought through.
Yeah, but he lives with...
I don't know if he goes to his dad's phone for 5 seconds. I'm sure he could find plenty of horrible things.
But he lives with B.
Mm-hmm.
Too, and she's very strict, and James is very. I don't know. I don't know. Max is more of a dude. Do you know what I mean? James is kind of proper, a little more polite.
Polite schmalite, dude. You find out that you can pull your own pud, you do it. You realize God gave you a gift.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it'd be not right to the world to not share that gift.
He does have a gift.
Yeah.
I mean, this kid, he's got his foot's an 11 now.
Yeah.
Is that why he keeps whipping it out? Fucking show off.
He's a size 11 foot.
He's a size 11. We had to go get it. He had wrestling today for the first time.
There's no correlation, by the way, between penis size and foot size.
Well, he's got a piece.
Look at that, dude. That should be something that makes Christine hide from me at night.
Yeah, you got Jay's holding his huge boot.
Yes.
On the table, which is a big foot.
Right. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you that I can fit a Costco amount of my dicks inside this boot.
Yeah, but here's the problem, dude. You've never been...
I mean, you would never run out of my dicks.
Yeah, but you have...
If you had as many dicks as I could fit into this boot right here.
I bet you have a big dick. You just... Like me, we have to get the chub around it, away from it.
I know. When are we going to get our crowdfunded surgeries?
I don't know.
One day. We have to set up that GoFundMe for me and yours.
Let's set it up after Christmas. I think this, you know what I mean?
No, I think this is the time to ask.
You think this is the time to ask?
People are having their hardest financial times. We ask them to dig a little bit deeper and give generously to the Bonfire's bush fat reduction surgery. Removal surgery.
Yeah, we need double.
I just want it out.
We double bush fat.
Double bush fat.
Double bush fat.
We will hold hands the entire time.
Yeah,
I want to count backwards from 10 together on opposite tables.
And we'll videotape the whole thing. And here's the thing: we'll put it live on the YouTube page for subscribers. And we're also
our punch up live pages.
We have punch up live. We'll put it up on there because it's uncensored.
Yeah. Also, you're the boss over there, so
I'm not the
no
boss.
one's going to ever give us any shit over there.
I like true classics and I like punch up live.
Absolutely, that's why you got in at ground level, dude. You're like Kevin Hart, dude. You're a mogul. A lot of people don't know Bobby Kelly's a mogul. Bobby got in ground level at punchup.live. And what else?
True Classics.
True Classics.
I'm wearing True Classic underwear, shirts,
Absolutely.
and hoodie.
Absolutely, he is.
So comfortable, and it's really good material.
Absolutely. If you use the promo code Kelly, you're going to get 30% off your order with shipping in time for Christmas.
It's actually dude. It's 15% off.
Use code DUDE.
Dude, well, I was so happy you guys came over. Really, it was a beautiful Thanksgiving. Really perfect.
Oh, I had a blast. We had such a good time.
You guys are the first guests.
But you are out there. You're up there, though. It's not a hike. I know it's something you can get used to. We used to drive from Philly every day. I mean, that was insane.
I've been driving. I drove most of that way for the last 10 years. So it's only 20 more minutes for me.
Sure.
So it's nothing.
Yeah.
But for you, you're gonna have to do it too. You're gonna have to get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when
about
you do
30
move to
something minutes away.
When you do move to Westchester, you do lie about 20 minutes. So you say it's 35 minutes, but it's 45, 50, maybe an hour.
Probably an hour.
Probably an hour and a half.
It's a solid hour.
I live in Connecticut.
Well, Giannis and
Verzi
both, they give it to you. They stopped doing the I'm closer than you'd think lie.
Yeah.
And they both just lay it out now, and it sounds crushing when you ask them. I go, yeah, that's great. He goes, I heard you live in a nice area. How far are you from the city? He's like, hour and a half, no traffic.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jesus Christ,
They're
no traffic.
25 minutes further than me.
Yeah.
You have to go one more exit up and then 20 minutes that way, which I wouldn't
Shit,
do.
that would put you at about 42 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm going by Bobby math.
It would have been 43, not 43. Yeah.
But once you get past the GW, honestly, it's like 10 miles away.
And my favorite was stay in the left lane as much as possible.
Yeah, we drove through clouds. We were up so high.
I just didn't want you guys to get discouraged and go, dude, we can't do it.
My ears popped. I got dizzy. My voice echoed.
No, we just honestly, because we were running late on a 45-minute commute, and then we saw it was going to be like an hour 20.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, well now we're really late, you know.
I go, Bobby, you know we're late because of your lies. Because of your goddamn lies.
It's quicker like on the weekend, though. It's only like 35 minutes on the weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah. No traffic.
No traffic. Yeah, no traffic getting in and out of Manhattan.
Yeah, it's a little quicker when no one's awake. If you came up at 4 a.m, fucking smooth sailing.
Can I ask a question, though? Will you guys come up again?
Of course.
Okay, good. It wasn't like that bad.
But only if there's got to be a trans in the house. Doesn't have to be Norton's wife.
Oh, yeah. No, we always have a trans in the house.
Thank you.
We never not have a trans.
Yeah. You could just hire one off Craigslist if there's not one available to you.
There's a new app.
I need a party trans.
There's a Starbucks app. You can
keep the party going.
We're going to take
Nikki
a break.
Norton, by the way, dressed sultry.
She's gorgeous.
Sultry.
Yeah, she's very pretty.
Right below her butt, that skirt came.
Yeah, that'd be so.
Christine looks like a fucking frump now compared to her. Real nice, Christine.
You look fantastic, Christine. Don't let him say that.
I know, Christine, but no matter what you put on, there's still always going to be a stupid pussy in your panties, and that's just something I'm going to have to get used to.
He makes a valid point. I mean, there was
For that I apologize.
There was a really energy going on, knowing that there was something over there.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know. And then, Christine, you just have a dumb vagina. There's no excitement or surprise when your underwear comes off.
You get a regular size shoe at the door.
Yeah. Yeah, your girl shoes are girl sizes. We're going to be doing some Sundays and I think a Thursday here and there to make sure we get the episodes in every week. And then we'll be back to normal. But we're going to be moving to an earlier time.
Good.
For Story Wars Live. Yeah.
Fuck it. I was falling asleep.
Yeah. It starts late. And
10:30.
It's a late show.
I did have fun, though.
But the stand... It's a bit of a war, but I think we're going to fix it.
And make sure you go in the 17th at the Fat Black Pussycat. Is it sold out yet?
Almost.
It's almost sold out. There's a few tickets left, so get that. We have very special guests. I am so excited about this show. Who's going to be there?
Matt Rife.
No.
Oh, we couldn't get him?
He's getting back to us this week. Adam.
Dane Cook reunion.
Is Dane Cook and Matt Rife showing up? Did you get in touch with them?
We're contractually not allowed to say that.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Love that. Good answer.
So surprise guest.
Ain
day okay.
We're going to have a ass off. Not a face off. Can't do that anymore.
Make sure you check out our podcast, rate, review, follow us.